right now. So this
All
is
right.
yeah. Thank you. Go ahead.
I welcome you guys to the next section on this personal developmental training. On Thursday, I don't know what really happened. Maybe the link not working. I used Mr. Seyi Omotunde link and I even switched to my own personal link. But everybody are saying meeting in progress, meeting in progress. I don't know. But Mr. Seyi is around. I think the network have had his voice. So I welcome you to the next section of this personal developmental training. We are going to look into the next thing on this journey, which I'm going to talk about goal setting. I believe everyone that is on this meeting right now have already known me, because I won't like to be introducing myself all the time when I come on board. So if you have not known me, maybe you should ask Mr. Seyi after the program to tell you more about me. So I'll just mention my name. My name is Seyi Omotunde, the TOB directors of this wonderful NeoLife business. So this will be the third or fourth section we are holding on the journey of personal development training. Now today, without wasting too much of time, we are going to look into what is goal setting is all about. In my first section, I talked about the vision and the mission of NeoLife in connection with your own personal vision. And in the second journey, I talked about why do we need to have a vision, and I think I already talked about the importance of training. So this will be the fourth session, which I'm going to talk about the goal setting. Why is it important for us, anybody that wanted to succeed, to have a goals? This is the reason why. Let me take it from the God mission. Before God created us all to this world, the first thing that came to mind, that came to the mind of the creator is, I want to create human being. That is the first mindset. Now, after God already have the goals to create us, then action follow. Whatever action you want to take in any area and therefore, goals must lead first. If you don't have a goal, you can never know where you are going to walk to. You can never know where you are going to in life. Goals is very, very important. Half of that goals is what we can categorize what is called dream. You see, dream is part of the goal setting. Now, your dream is you join NeoLife, you partner with this company just to become very successful, to build a house, to buy a car, to travel around the world. Okay, accepted. Then what are the goals that will make you to achieve your dream? So goals is what will serve as your roadmap. So you don't have a roadmap, you will just be diverting or distract along the way. But when you have a roadmap, that roadmap is what will lead you to achieve your dream. So no one can score, can record a scoreboard without having a goalpost. Like when a footballer is playing on the field, what will make one team to win over another is the score, the amount of goals they score, the amount of goals the team recorded. So for you to become a very successful, you must have a scoreboard where you recorded your activities, your minus what you have lost every day. Am I communicating?
Yes, you are. Listening.
Okay, so you must have a scoreboard. So what is your scoreboard? How can you draw this scoreboard? Every journey in life starts with a step, and that a little step will now make you to achieve a greater one. That is why in the category of goal setting, we have three categories of goals. We have short time goals, medium time goals, which is the immediate goals, and the long time goals. Now, when we go back to the NeoLife Foundation value, we have 5 standard value. Absolute integrity, people are number one, product that works, equal opportunity for all. Then the last one is long-range vision. Now, for us to know that New Life also have a goals for every individuals that partner with them. That is why they reserve that long-range vision on you when you accomplish the task. What are the tasks you have to accomplish? The tasks you have to accomplish is your daily activities, your 3 daily success habits. So without achieving that, the that long-range vision you are looking up to, that dream, that house, that car you intend or you are aiming at to achieve on your journey of success, it will come to reality. So you must now follow that your own. You must now set up your own short, mid, and the long-term goals for you to meet up the long-range vision that NeoLife promises. If NeoLife doesn't believe in achieving a greatness, they will never having that long-range vision as part of the foundation value. Now, what is the meaning of long-range vision? Long-range vision is to see far ahead more than what you can see now. Long-range vision is to be sighting the future you wanted to become at the present moment you partner with NeoLife, even without you being a manager or director. If you have not been seen far more than others, you can quit. You can feel tired. You can get you can get distractions. So that long-range vision is very, very important, and is one of the powerful things that we have to value. Let me now start telling you, giving you the insight of the short, immediate, and the long-term goals. When we are talking about the short-term goals, you see, there's something you have to plan initially from the start that will bring or that will lead you to the long-term goals you are aiming at. Most of people, let me say, most of us as a leader, before we join this business, we have what is called dream chart. And I believe 90% of people on this meeting today have been, or you have been given a dream chart board when you first attended or participated in a seminar, in a physical seminar before. Now, according to me, when I wanted to partner with this company, they asked me, what would I like to achieve? One of the things I advised that I wanted to achieve in life is car. And within the 7 years in the business, I achieved that car. After then, I go to the next, I go to the next, I go to the next. You see, you also particularly, you have your own personal goals, personal dream that you are looking up to. Even without you being joining NeoLife, you have already have this dream at the back of your mind. Now, this dream cannot come to reality without you setting an achievable goals. It's not all the goals is attainable. There are some goals you can never attain it. Why? Because if you are not ready to give all what it takes, you can't attain it. Now, part of the goals that cannot be attainable is to be looking up to that in the next 6 or 1 year, you want to become a vice diamond director. How could that be possible? No, that is not a goal. You see, so if you want to achieve if you want to set an attainable goals, you have to set it right from the short time goals. If you have the long time goals at the back of at the side of your sleeves, you must follow it up with short time goals. Now, what are the short time goals? Okay, let me first tell you about the long time. Long time goals simply means you have been viewing yourself that in the next 5-10 years, you want to become a 5 diamond director. Now, that is an attainable, a goal that can be attainable, it can be achievable. Now, when you have that kind of mindset for that long time goals, The next is now follow with immediate goals. What are the immediate goals? You know that before you get to 5 diamond directors, there are some status we have to step onto before you move forward. One of the status you must step onto is director. Then after the director, you know you are going to the next area directors, or you can jump to sub-area directors if you have a private business. From sub-area director, you jump to 1 from 1 maybe you jump to 4 directors. From 4 directors, you jump to 1 diamond, and from 1 diamond, you just fly to any diamond you feel like, according to the size of your network. That is immediate goals. Now we have already have these immediate goals alongside with you. Then the next is now what will not make you to achieve that immediate goal is to set a short-term goals. Now, what are the short-term goals? Where you are going to make sure you work effortlessly is that stage of short-term goals. Because that short-term goals is where a lot of works lies in. Now, part of your short-term goals is to make sure you cover your daily activities every day. Despite the fact that NeoLife does not give us an appropriate time to work the business, that you are the one that will determine the time to go out, or you are the one that will determine the time or how to do it. You still have to set everyday goals for yourself. How many people do you want to reach that will be buying the product from you? Maybe I already have a 5 customer, is stable, in 5 stable customers. Is that all? No. Can that 5 customers up to you to become to be doing 100 points every month? No, because not all those 5 will be asking you to bring products every month. Now you must be having a short-term goals, which is a day-to-day activity that you will be doing to be adding more customers to the 5 you have. And how will you add more customers to the one you already have is to be going out to search for new people that need to add or to aware about your products, not new life product anymore. Because if you are thinking of this product is new life product, simply means you have not understand the business. What makes the product yours is your registration. If you are already registered, that makes the product yours. The difference between Mr. Degbasi that owns the product and we is simply because it's a startup. It's the one that founded the business. And according to the rules of network marketing is, once you have already partnered with your network marketing company, you have to become a shareholder. What you just need to be sharing the part of the money as a shareholder is to become a forward director, and that is the goals. That goal cannot be achieved without all these day-to-day activities. So you must be able to set for yourself how many people do you want to be reaching out to every day that they are going to be aware about new life products from you. And once you are thinking about how people are going to get the products from you, that will be leading you to be developing so many skills. Either you want to create a WhatsApp group to be talking about health, because you know when you talk about health, that people are already know you with someone that gives value concerning about their personal health. One day they are going to ask you a question of how they can solve their individual problem. That will be of another day. I don't want to stretch more of that now. The second thing is you will be able to set a short-term goals for yourself, which part of your daily activity on how many people do you want to reach out to that is going to join you in the business after you have made them understand what the business is all about. And this has to do with you participating in your leaders training if you are not having your own personal training. You participating in prospecting so that you can have guests or visitors that will be coming to know more about your business. This has to depend on how many people that come to know more about the business in your reputable center or training center will determine the amount of people you are going to get involved. Like one of our live chat I did on NeoLife Africa family, that I told you that before you register one person, you have to make your assessment on 1/10. Now, if you are expecting 10 people to participate in training, to come to your weekly or weekly training as part of your guest, then you have to be able to prospect about 100 people for that day. If you are raising the power 1/10, you have to share like 100 flyers. So after you share 100 flyers, you're expecting 10 people to participate in that training. Now, when 10 people come to that training, out of 10 people, you now also take that 10 people that come to the training to 1/10, which is out of that 10 people, you are expecting one person to join your business. So where a lot of people failed, that they are now crying like, I've been in the business for 3 months, 6 months, I haven't seen anybody register. How many people do you prospect at that particular day that your leaders organize a visitors or a guest or a business showcasing business training? That is one. Secondly, how many people do you prospect? Now, you are expecting one person out of 10 that come to training. So definitely, if you have 1 or 2 people that come to get training, if only have out of that 3 people, 1 person that join, then count yourself for minutes. Because the ratio is not enough for you to get 1 person. This is the reason why when you have a friends in the business or you have some people in the business that at the time that you have to go out to prospect and they are sitting down talking, then you have to take your own ways. If truly you have a goal that you set somewhere. Why a lot of people fail again is because they don't have that goal somewhere that they invite that at so particular time, I want to achieve this level of business or the size of business. That is one. Part of your day, part of your short-time goals will be the time that you have to schedule for training unconditionally. Like we have 24 participants on this live section. Apart from the people that are on the WhatsApp group of Mr. Seyi, which is 5% WhatsApp group. I have like 3 groups. I send the Zoom link, which if I calculate all the people on that 3 group, we are over 200 people. Now look at what is happening. 24 out of about 250 people that got the link. Why? Because you guys that you are here, it doesn't mean you also have time. Like what they can give out as an excuse. But you are here because you value the training. You have a target or a goal somewhere that you consider this training can be of help to elevate you so that you can attain your personal goals. Are you getting it? Are you guys getting it?
Yes, I'm with you. You can drop on the chat.
You can drop your question on the chat box so that I can be seeing if you guys are following. Are you following? Okay, just change yes in the chat box. Okay, I'm with you. Okay. All right. So this if you have a long time goals, but you refuse to make the short time goals activity as part of your hobby, as part and parcel of you. Forget about that long time goals you are expecting. I won't lie to you. Because like a proverb say, a drop of water leads to an ocean. The ocean is a long time goals. Why the drop of that water is a short time goals? If that drop of water does not drop, that ocean will not exist. Do you get that proverb?
Mm.
Do you get the proverb very well? The proverb said, a drop of water leads to an ocean. Now, consider that, okay, we want to have an ocean through a drop of water. If that drop of water does not take place, will that ocean exist? Yes or no? No. That ocean cannot exist. The same thing applies to if you are aiming at, I want to become a sapphire, I want to become a director, I want to become a diamond, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that, I want to be traveling around the world through life, and you refuse to participate in those short-time goals. You refuse to prospect. You refuse to go and share products. You refuse to create ads. If you are typically building your business online, you refuse to run ads so that you can be getting your PV scores into your own personal ID number. If you are building your business written online, you refuse to create ads to prospect people into the business, and you are expecting to become a 5-diamond director. How will that be possible? And you are expected to become a director. How would that be possible? You refuse to participate in this kind of training. You refuse to participate in your physical or online training. You refuse to participate in that aspect of the 3 success habits, like share the product and share the wonderful business opportunity, because the first one is for you. So all these are the short-term goals that will make the long-term one a reality. If you refuse to participate in that short-term goals, even the immediate goals you are expecting along the way, because all those directors are just a stepping stone. That is not where we are going. Even the 4 director is not where we are going. It's just a bus stop, a destination. The 5-diamond director is where we are going. And we have already seen some people who have attained the level of that 5-diamond director that they have confirmed it possible. Both the old and the young and the youth. Afis Tijani is a youth like us. Abdulrazak Soli, the 4-diamond director, is a youth like us. I personally am a youth like you guys. So these have already proven that all those levels is attainable. They are achievable. But you can't achieve those things by saying none at all. You can't achieve those things by saying you out of the activities. You can't achieve those things by consider yourself as someone that is an introvert. And because I can't talk, because I always feel shy, because I don't know how to talk. All those things you are considering are part of your failure. They will be part of the story that will make you to fail. We are talking like today, it doesn't mean we are okay by talking, or we have know how to talk. But me, I can't lie, you know. Me, I'm outrovert. I'm not introvert. I know how to talk. I'm very colloquialist in talking. I can talk. But some people know that they can't talk. But yeah, they say something because they learn how to talk. Whatever you know you're lacking, and big business is require it. What you have to do, part of your mid and short-term goals, is for you to make yourself available to learn those things so that you can achieve what you are aiming at through NeoLife. If you don't get all this done, that's your dream, that's your long-term goals, that's some directors, movie directors, drama director you are looking up to cannot be achievable. This is a reality talk. If you are looking for motivation, you will get it. But if you want to hear the reality, I'm telling you a reality one now. You are always excited, be part of someone that shouts abnormally in training. But when it comes to the activity that will make you achieve the level of the leader that is talking to you, you don't do it. You just be part of the group without achieving anything. So goal setting is very, very important. It is true, leaders always talk about all this in training, and a lot of leaders try to call their distributors personally one-on-one to set a goals for them. But is that necessary? Do you need to wait for your leader to set a goal for you? You know what you are looking for. You know what they want. You know where you are coming from. You know what's best for you and your family. So how will you be now waiting for any leaders to set a goal for you before you know how to set a monthly goal for yourself? Because now, let me make it clear again. The short-term goals that I'm talking about, starting from your seconds, the second you spend every day. If you don't know how you spend your second, you cannot know how you spend your minutes. And if you don't know how you are spending your minutes, even you will be wasting your hours. And remember, hours, 24 hours make a day. At the end of the day, you won't know how you spend your day. Before you know all this, and you know where to spend your second, your minute, your hours, your days, your weeks, your months, before you know how to spend your years, you have to be very intentional about it. What are you using your time to do, even after training? A lot of leaders now considering motivating people and use it as part of their training. Like when you reach home, make sure you read part of your positive or dream achiever or you can win or Abida before you sleep. Do your leader need to tell you that? That is my question. Do your leader need to tell you that before you sleep, you have to motivate yourself? Does your leader need to tell you that when you wake up, after you watching God, you are a Christian, you are Muslim, you have already called on your God? Does your leader need to tell you that before you step out, you have to read part of your positive books? Because once you spread out, there are so many negative energy that you are going to meet on your way when you are going out. That wanted, those energy we wanted to discourage you. Does your leader need to tell you that? No. Those things have to be part of your day-to-day activities that you yourself need to know. Without your leader telling you to be positive, you have to motivate, you have to stay motivated. Because we are in a world where 90% are negatives. They are mediocres. We live with mediocrity. We live with people who have 90 or 95% of negative energy, and they wanted to use that energy to pull you down. They are the one that wanted to tell you that the business you wanted to do cannot work for you. They are the one that will stand and tell you that they have done it before, and this what happened to them. They will even tell you that trust them, those things will happen to you. Whereas what happened to them doesn't determine or didn't determine your own success. You don't know how they did their own. And doesn't mean the way they did their own business that made them to fail is the way you are going to build your own business. It doesn't mean when people reject them, people don't follow them to training. It doesn't mean people will not follow you. All these negative energy are there to pull you down. So your goals have to be very intentional, you have to be relevant about it. To the extent that you must know where you spend your seconds. You must know how you spend your minutes. You must know how you spend your hours. You must know how you spend your day. You must know where you spend your weeks. You must know what you spend your month on. Are you spending it on the normal things? Are you spending it in a very well? Are you spending it on the business? Even if you don't spend your minutes, your second, your minute on the business, are you spending it on something that will make your life better than your current situation? Or are you using it to go and watch ball? But no matter what, so I know some people like ball to the extent that the time they can use to go and attend the customer, trust me, they can use that time to go and watch football. And those who are watching, they have already set their own goals to go to make them better while they are training in the field. Now they become a best footballer, and you are using your own time to go and build your own personal dream, to go and use it to what will make you to accomplish your goals, and you're not using the time to go and watch them. After they spend their own life in a better position, and they now become one of the best celebrities or one of the best people that people are looking up to. When they finish playing the football, they earn dollars, thousands of dollars, millions of pounds, and you, what do you earn? You earn nothing. And at the end of the day, that time you used to watch that football, I've already lost, which you can never regain it again. You might be thinking, what I have to do today, I will do it tomorrow with tomorrow activity, which you are doing yourself. If you fail in these short time goals, trust me, you will fail to achieve the immediate or the long time goals. There's no two way about it. So where you need to be very intentional about is that short time goals, because it is very easy not to identify that short time goals, and a lot of people always lost the chances of using their time to achieve those little achievements, to follow, to achieve or accomplish those little tasks, little activities. Because we always think like, if I don't go out to go and share product today, I will go out tomorrow. Well, what about today? The result today will give you, today will not give you. And if tomorrow may not give you, even if tomorrow want to give you the result, tomorrow will never give you today's result the same together with tomorrow's result. No. So you have to be very, very careful, and where you need to channel your energy most is not on the long time goals, is on that short time goals, which is your daily activities. Everything you know you have to do, participating in training, going to seminars, engage in prospecting, engage in creating awareness so that you can get more customers to your list. Yes, NeoLife said, doing 100 points. Why can't you count yourself? If I get a customer to just say that I'm doing 1,000 in a month, is that not okay for you? And remember, the more you share, the more you yourself make money to your pockets. So when you do 100 points and someone do 1,000 points, the profit depends that did 1,000 points. It is the same thing profit you that you score your 100 points, the one you are going to make. No. The result will be different. And remember, the little things make different in people. That little things make difference in people. And that little difference make a big difference in the life of every individual. So don't just always jump to the long-term goals without you identifying what you are losing in that short-time activities, all those activities that will accumulate together to give you the result of the mid goals, the middle goals, which is intermediate goals. And the activity you have to do in that intermediate goals together that will give you the long-term goals. If you have failed to identify your short-term goals, then you automatically fail to achieve your long-term goals. I think this is okay for you for tonight. So, Mr. Seyi Omotunde, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Lekan Ishau. So I want you to be getting your question ready. This live will go off in some seconds, so everybody will rejoin on the same link and we'll treat all your questions about the goal setting, about some of your challenges, and we'll see what we can do on that. So get ready your question. You don't necessarily need to talk. If you want to speak, you can speak, and you can also drop it on the chat. That will be almost immediately when this live will cut off right now, and everybody will rejoin immediately.